Oh, right. And we are live. And hello, everybody. It has been a minute, but welcome back to another episode of HP Critical Plus for Pokemon Violet. I am your host, Brandon, and I'm not the only one that's back. I am joined once again by the wonderful and beautiful Christy.
Hi, everybody.
Guys, I think our last Pokemon stream was literally in December, and we are about halfway through January, so you know it has been a minute. By the way, apologies in advance for my camera quality. My desk lamp, the light has died, so if I'm a little dimmer than normal, I apologize in advance for that. But and also, you know who else is here? My cousin Jeremiah. He is literally on chat saying, "I am here," like All Might himself. Let's go. Thanks for coming, man. Welcome back. We're here. We're gonna have a good time. So. We'll address the elephant in the room real quick. Pokemon has been out a hot 2 months now, and obviously we haven't made a huge amount of progress in this playthrough. For context, Christy is pretty close to the end in her personal playthrough, and in my personal playthrough in Scarlet, I'm at the, without getting into spoilers, the last area of sorts. So I'm close to like finishing the game on my end, but as far as the Violet playthrough, you're gonna have us for a little while. There's still plenty to do. But yeah, to recap of what's been going on so far in our adventure, because we know it has been a minute since we have played. We started our treasure hunt. You know, the 3 paths have been given to us: the Victory Road to get the badges, the Path of Legends to fight the Titans, and Starfall Street to get the base, defeat the bases to stop Team Star. Essentially, right. So. To summarize, essentially, we started off. In my personal playthrough, I started off with Victory Road, but we decided to go do the Path of Legends first for this playthrough. So we have done that. Klawf has been defeated, and our current team is as follows. We have our Donald, which is our Quaxwell. He's growing up so fast. We have our Pikachu, which is just Pikachu because they won't let us nickname the gift Pikachu. So there you go. We have our Skiddo, which we nicknamed Billy, because he's like Billy Goat. It's not the most original name, but that's what I came up with. Anyway, we have Nackley, which we nicknamed Olette. I forgot why I nicknamed her Olette. If I'm honest. Oh, I remember, because it's salt, like the sea salt ice cream, and it reminded me of the other sea salt trio from Twilight Town. There we go. I pieced it together. We have Lancelot, the Rickety. And finally, Dr. Shrink the Wooper. So, that is our current team. However, I have learned something since our last stream. And that's not even that long ago, relatively speaking, because I actually found this out only like a few days ago. I don't know if it's going to work now, but we're going to try something real quick. I'm going to... Oh, it does work! So see how this Klawf is just kind of like looking at us and not moving at all? So this Klawf is actually the Titan that we just fought last stream. So, if you return to the area whereabouts where you fought the Titan Pokemon, they will come back in more or less regular size. I say more or less because they're the biggest size possible a regular Pokemon can be without it being Titan sized. But yeah, this is the Titan Klawf that we fought. But now we can catch it. And if you use it in battle, it essentially is like... It has the max IVs for its stats, so these are like among the best that you can get. So that's a little tip there for if you want to do it. So we're going to cast this Klawf. I just need to make sure that we are good to go. I have my Pikachu here, but unfortunately there's only paralysis moves on it. So I'm going to have to be careful here, I suppose. Let me go save real quick, because I do want to... I don't know if it's like a limited encounter, but I'm going to assume it is. So here we go. So it is level 16, so there you go. The secret's out. This is what level it is. It doesn't really tell you when you actually fight it in the Titan form. You just kind of have to guess. I'm going to go with an Aqua Jet here. But while we are weakening this, Jeremiah, it's been a second since I spoke to you. How are you doing, my man? And while I'm waiting for him to answer, Christy, how have you been? Because aside from the podcast that we did, you and I haven't really had a chance to chat, vocally, I guess.
I'm good. I just have a slight headache right now, but I've been good. Nothing too much. Getting ready for Lunar New Year. How have you been?
Me, I've been okay. At my job, I will not elaborate on what it is that I do outside of the website. But suffice to say, with the holidays over, things have calmed down considerably. So that's nice. Jeremiah, good to hear that you're doing okay as well. I'm going to use a Premier Ball. If it does not work, I will use the Ultra Ball. Okay, we got the critical capture, so I'm feeling good about it. Let's go! We got it! Oh, we got a lot of experience for that. Oh my goodness, look at all that. Olette wants to learn Headbutt. I will get rid of Harden. But yeah, no, I've been doing good. I'm very excited for Final Engage. I'm very much trying to finish Pokemon Scarlet on my end before Engage comes out because that will take up my life on Switch, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to make sure that is finished. Pluck. Luck and Pluck. I will get rid of Peck because Pluck is just better. Oh, we had already caught a Klawf, but no, we will nickname this one. So this is the Titan Klawf female. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's my thought process. Follow me here. For those who watch SpongeBob, of course there's a very notable character called Mr. Krabs, and he has an adopted daughter that is a whale. Her name is Pearl.
Oh, I forgot about Pearl.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that even though Pearl is not a crab, obviously, she's a whale, but she's still Mr. Krabs' daughter. So I'm thinking of nicknaming this Klawf Pearl, and I think that's what I'm going to go with. And low-key, I'm excited about having like a Titan Pokemon team, so I do actually kind of want to add it to the team, at least for a little while. At least for a little while. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a permanent addition by any means, but it's a rock type, so we will switch it out. We'll switch out Olette for Pearl. But yeah, Titan Pokemon are on the table for Pokemon that we can catch, which I think is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now also bring up that if we scroll up to the right, there is a title conferred onto it, so we can assign a ribbon. There it is. There you go. Pearl, the former Titan. So yeah, these Pokemon have a built-in mark that you can give them, and if you give them that, then they will be sent out that way. So we're going to go ahead and confer that mark.
Rip, I probably should have taught the Pokemon. I had no idea you can catch Titan.
You can still do it. You can still do it. If you go back to the areas where the Titans were located, then you can do that. Also, the Pokemon Trader has now given us a follow. Thank you so much for the follow. And I'm doing well, Pokemon Trader. Thank you for coming down. Yes, Pearl, the former Titan. I love that. The ones. Oh, but its stats are not great. It's like minus defense and plus special defense. If I find a mint, I'll have to fix that. But it'll do for now. Anywho, yeah. Let me go ahead and actually let me hold off on healing it for now. Let's explore a little more. So yeah, we did that. Let me check the map real quick. Artisan is over here. Pokemon Trader is asking how far are we in the game. So as far as this playthrough is concerned, very early. We've only done the first Titan, and that is literally it as far as like the main 3 objectives. We are currently deciding whether or not we are going to double back to go fight Katie at Cortando Gym, or go to Brassius. But looking at my team now as it currently stands, I guess we could use Lancelot as well, but I kind of want to stack my team a little more, so I think I'm going to actually go double back to Cortando and try to do that gym first. Especially now that we have a wonderful Pearl here. She can help us out. And hold on one second. Okay. Anyway. Also, Jeremiah is currently talking about his team. He got Quackwaval, Kingambit, Gengar, Gallade, Garchomp, and Torkoal. That is a pretty cool team. I do actually have a Kingambit on my team, in my Scarlet team, or I did rather. I switched it out for another Pokemon that I recently caught. I don't want to really spoil it for those who may not be as far, but it is one of the 5 Titan Pokemon. So I currently, when I found out that you could catch the Titans afterwards, I went back and put it on the team. I'm trying to have it catch up because I caught it. I did so after I have finished all 3 routes, so its level is a little bit behind. But it'll get back to it'll get there. Yeah, Bisharp. I wouldn't say Bisharp necessarily need an evolution, but I'm very happy that it ultimately did, because Kingambit is a very cool looking Pokemon. Only reason I opted to take that one out of the team is because it was so much higher level than all my other Pokemon. Like, my team is like on Scarlet is like in the 60s. Kingambit was at 70. I was like, I kind of want to have some challenge, so I'm gonna let it take a break for now. Let's go this way. Hey, Karen is on chat. What's up, man? Oh god, I always get lost when I'm exploring Mesagoza. That's why I try not to come here too much, because yeah. But I think I'm going in the right way. You know what? Let me do this, make my life easier. There we go. Honestly, I probably would have finished the game a lot around the same time as other people, but I do like to explore. I do like to explore the world. I've seen pretty much all of the overworld outside of the Great Crater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Karen is back with that subscription. Thanks so much. Publickers Incorporated here for 2 months. Oh man, thanks so much. Trader says all shiny level 100, Roaring Moon, Great Tusk, Iron Charizard, Iron Valley, Iron Bundles. Basically a bunch of the Paradox Pokemon, which is cool. Yeah, let's keep following the path here. I don't want to veer off too much of it. Let me go ahead and set a waypoint, and we'll kind of beeline it. But if I see any Pokemon in the way, I will catch. Like for example here, this Mareep, because we love Mareeps. Which Pokemon do I use to go fight Mareep? I will use well, it sees me, so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and charge in. I like new Pokemon with good base stats since Pokemon Trainer. Yeah. Let's try a Mud Shot and see if it can last. Thunder Shock will not work on Dr. Shrink. Ooh, that almost took it out, but that's okay. The important thing is that it did not. So throw the Pokeball and let's go. Let's go, we got it. Welcome to the team. Oh, I'm starting to. What? Pokemon Trader says pick one. Odd or even. Clue. There are 3 answers. Odd or even. There are 3 answers. What? Mareep. It is a female Mareep. Do you have an idea for what we can name a female sheep Pokemon that's electric?
Female sheep Pokemon that's electric. I had a name in mind, and I totally lost it.
Oh no. I was thinking about... Wait, hold on. I got an idea. There was a sheep in my Animal Crossing village that was in Zach's town, Zach's island, and then came to my island that I really like. Animal Crossing sheep. I just gotta find her name. Darn it. Bear with me, people. I got like, when I remember the name, I gotta have it. Oh my god. It is not Pietro. That is also male. But what is her name? Stella. There we go. I'm nicknaming her Stella. Wooloo's passed. No. I mean, yeah. I love Wooloo as well. I still have my Wooloo plush, which I will grab in a second because I want to keep going. Wow, the stats on this thing is really good. It's plus special attack, minus attack. Oh no. Oh no, I have to think now. All right, Christy. Big decision. Big important decision. Pikachu or Stella?
Sorry, Pika Buddy.
Sorry, Pika Buddy. We're putting in Stella?
Yes.
Wow, Pikachu's taking the early vacation this playthrough. enjoy your nuggets in the sky with your balloons. Oh man. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna give it some. Actually, no, a potion is fine. It doesn't have too much health. I am going to have to work with it a little bit because it is at level 9. I need to boost it up. Do I have any? I have some experience candies. Let's see if we can get it going a little bit. It's at level 10 now. Beautiful. Can we go? Can we get much higher? Level 13. Yeah, we're good now. That it should do fine for now. Replaced with Cotton Spore. Harshly lowers their speed stats. So you know I'm gonna get rid of Growl for that, but Thunder Wave essentially is just like harshly lower speeds anyway, so it's kind of redundant, but I'll keep an eye open. It can also learn Electro Ball. That's a very good move for it to learn, especially if it can learn Thunder Wave as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to get rid of Thunder Shock. Actually, I should probably get rid of Tackle, but that's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Let us keep moving. Alright, back on the road here. I see a trainer over there. Good time to test out our new friend Stella. I can't believe I forgot. So while we're battling this trainer, I want to ask the chat real quick because Christy and myself are excited for a few games on the horizon. I want to know for everyone watching, what games are all y'all looking forward to? It can be for the whole year or just for the next few months. I'm just curious. But while we wait for them to answer, I will say for me, like I mentioned earlier, I'm really trying to make sure I get this game finished, or Scarlet finished, before Friday so I can focus on Fire Emblem Engage, because that's the main one I'm looking forward to. Then February, I'm also looking forward to Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line as well. Jeremiah is on chat saying, I'm excited for Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I'm very excited for that one as well because they're adding so much to it. It's not just a straight port of Kirby's Return to Dreamland with cel-shaded graphics. They're actually adding new copy abilities for Kirby. They're adding in they're doing like a best of mini games, like almost like a Mario Party Superstar style, where it's not just the mini games that was included in the original Wii game. It's just like some of the mini games from throughout the whole series. They got like Samurai Kirby from Superstar, the egg eating game from Adventure. My personal favorite, they have the arena game from Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Like, so it's just a whole bunch of them. I have heard that as an exchange for it, some of the ones that were in the Wii version are not coming back, which is a shame. But I do like overall that they're having all these different ones. But no, I'm definitely excited for that. I just really wish I had multiplayer, online multiplayer to be specific, because I would definitely play that with people. But it's unfortunate that it does not. But Christy, what about you? Whatever game you're excited for in the next few months.
I'm excited for Engage. I know that I was on the fence about it, but it kind of looks promising. We'll just wait and see. For the moment, I'm just happy from what I've been seeing. There's different map varieties. I know I'm also excited. Let me see. I really want to play Forspoken, but I don't know if it will be a game I pick up on day one, just because I have so many games already.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. I know that there's the Tales of Symphonia remaster.
That is also
I'm cautiously optimistic about. I know that there's been a lot of people in the fan base upset that we're not getting the second game with this. with this one, so we'll
There's
just
also-
wait and see.
There's also some people that are upset about the fact that it's based on the PS2 version, which notoriously does not have 60 frames per second. So, despite it being a remaster, it's going to be locked to 30. So, I know there's some people upset about that as well, that it is based on that PS2 version. Which I guess is a fair criticism as well.
Yeah, I know that the people they've played through the GameCube, and that's kind of the one that they were hoping it would be a remaster of, but it wasn't.
The GameCube one is the one I played. I played that like a decade ago. Like I was lent it, and that's how I played it. Oh yeah, by the way, we got a Starly. That's a male Starly. So we should think of a nickname for it. It's not gonna be on the team, mainly because we had a Starly for a good while on back in our Brilliant Diamond playthrough. I remember I nicknamed the one in Brilliant Diamond Oliver, based on Oliver Queen, because he was set in Starling City. But I wonder where we... You know what? I'm going to keep that trend going as Starling City resident, but not necessarily Oliver. It's got to be someone that's not... Because we're not putting on the team, I have to give it a name of a character that I don't care as much about. Oh god, this is kind of mean because I actually do like this character in Arrow, but they don't really like set to the front line, so I'm gonna go with Quentin, like based on Quentin Lance from Arrow. And I think it was spelled this way. Mm-hmm. By the way, for those who have been keeping up with the CW shows, and I know there's not many of you left because they've been going on long and the quality unfortunately has been dipping lately. But Flash is getting its final season this year. And I'm very happy about that because that show definitely needed to come to an end because it was definitely starting to lose some steam in its later season. So I'm just hoping it has a nice ending at the end of it. Not to mention the fact that, you know, there's some big shakeups happening in the DC universe with, you know, new leadership. So it's best that these shows that have been going on so long come to a conclusion of some kind before that decision is made for them. But the reason why I bring that up is because they've already shown off pictures of Stephen Amell reprising his role as Oliver Queen, aka Green Arrow, in Flash, which I'm very curious on how that's going to turn out because, spoiler alert, he did die at the end of the Arrow series. So, you know, curious how they're pulling that off, how he's making his return for this final season of The Flash, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. And now we have caught a Smoliv. And Stella is just growing leaps and bounds thanks to these catches. So it's a female Smoliv. Do I go the easy route and call it Olive Oil? Like from Popeye?
You can if you want to, but that just sounds like a cruel name.
I forget. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do it. But you know, I'm just gonna go with it. What's Olive Oil's stats? Not bad actually. If I was to hypothetically put Smoliv on the team, what would I replace it with? I don't particularly feel like getting rid of Billy in favor of it, so no. Alright, let's keep going on the open. What is that? Is that a Sunkern? You don't have a Sunkern. Oh god, it's a level 6. But either way, it crossed our paths, and therefore we must catch it. Oh god, we missed a Thunder Wave. Oh jeez. Oh no, it's growing. I remember, Marissa would appreciate this. In the beginning of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, one of the very first trainers you fight has like a Sunkern just by itself. And he's obviously not the greatest trainer when you battle him, but you battle him again later in the game. And then when you battle him later, he now has a Sunkern and a Magikarp, and you're just like, oh, you poor summer child. What is you doing? With this. But then you battle him much later in the game, and now now he's got a Gyarados, a Sunflora, and then like a bunch of other really powerful Pokemon, and it's like, oh, he's strong now. I actually really like that character. He's ridiculous, but his name is Chobin, if in case anyone was wondering. So he's seen very early in the game. Yes, what do we nickname Sunkern? Male Sunkern. Little seed, eventually becomes a sunflower.
Actually, Sunflora is a really pretty name. So I never renamed my Sunkern because I love Sunflora.
I'm gonna. Well, we're probably not. I'm not gonna use this one, so it's not gonna become a Sunflora. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to nickname it Colonel, and have it sit in the back. Jeremiah says, I just want to say that I love that you can catch the evolutions wild. So do I. It is so good for completing the Pokedex, as opposed to catching a whole bunch of EVs to get them and then do all their evolution methods. That's kind of why I unfortunately didn't finish the regional decks in Sword or Shield, because I didn't really feel like doing all the evolutions. You could, if you were lucky, find some of the evolutions in the wild area, but that's the key word. You had to be lucky, and you had to like go on certain days and find them in the specific areas to do it that way. Yeah, so that's why I never did it, because I kept trying and eventually just lost patience with it. And we're about to battle this trainer here. Jeremiah says, also the dog Pokemon make me wish they were real. There are so many dog Pokemon now. Even though this game doesn't have the national Pokedex, it has a regional Pokedex. You could, I think, still make a full team of just dog Pokemon if you wanted to. Because what? There's Houndour. Oh, hold on. We got to get out of this battle because this is a bad matchup for us. There's not a whole bunch of Pokemon we can really set. Actually, no. I'll just send it down and make this quick. But yeah. Yeah, no. You could. There's Houndour. There's Fido. There's Greavard. That's 3 already. And I'm sure there's more that I'm just not thinking. There's Growlithe. Growlithe's in this game. So you can do that as well.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Growlithe.
Oh, I didn't mean to do low kick. I'm going to do Aqua... Darn it. He says specifically the 3 that are added to this game. But even so, even if you add that to the other dogs, that's still a lot. Oh, nice. Proxwell had the Pecha Berry. Oh, that came in clutch. There we go. Now we're doing Aqua Jet here. And hopefully we don't get poisoned again. Thankfully we didn't, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about Mabastiff, which of course is the evolution of Maschiff, which is another one. So there you go. I think that's 5 we've named so far, and there's probably another one that I'm not thinking about right now. You can make a full team of dogs if you wanted to. Different dogs, to be clear, and they're all different types too. Like the 3 that he just named there: Mabastiff, Dark type; Darkspun, Fairy; Houndstone, Ghost; Growlithe is Fire. Houndoom is Dark and Fire. So there's a little bit of overlap there, but still, you have like a lot of different types at your disposal if you go with that. Grand Olive Orchard. Alright. Sunflora is a really pretty name, by the way. I just thought of that now, what you were saying before. Yeah. Let's go heal up at the Pokemon Center real quick. Jeremiah says, I wouldn't feel safe with Houndstone existing if I'm being honest. Honestly, that's fair. That's very fair. Houndstone scares me. Like Greavard, I feel bad for Greavard because it just wants to show affection and love. But obviously, if it does so, you die after a certain amount of time. But Houndstone, I don't know if it carries that same amount of affection. I think it might just want your soul. Assuming it has the same effect as Grievard. I assume it would. Like Houndstone, Houndstone looks even looks pretty scary with like skeleton legs and such. Also, I found Houndstone in Scarlet before I found a Grievard, which is crazy. Here we go. I found a chest. So something I found funny in Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is you have those side quests where you're just looking for treasure and you keep getting a tip from an quote anonymous source to find these chests, and each time you get to these chests you keep getting one up by little Yuffie, and it's hilarious. I'm gonna switch Pokemon because I think if I use Electro Ball now it might do too much damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dr. Shrink here for a second. And poor Zack, like, he's just trying to find the treasure, and Yuffie keeps guilt tripping him. Like, every time he says even a little bit of light scolding, Yuffie just starts crying, and then he's just like, oh. Zack's too nice for his own good. Okay. We're close to catching this gimme goal. Gimme. Yeah, I'll use a Pokeball. This should be enough to catch it. Oh no! Famous last words. It should be enough to catch it, he says. No way it'll escape, he says. Ooh, I might have to use this Ultra Ball. This is taking longer than I expected. We got things to do, place to see, Pokemon to catch. No! Oh my god, even the Ultra Ball didn't work. Jeremiah says, I think we can all agree Dino takes the longest time to evolve as far as leveling up goes. That is a fact. Oh, factorly. Because, yeah, it's Final Evolution High Dragon. You can't get until level 64, which is absolutely insane. It was on my team for a while because I was trying to level it up to get the Final Evolution for it. So it was taking up a valuable slot on my team, which kind of annoyed me. But every time I was getting any kind of experience candies, I was giving it directly to Dino because I just wanted it to level up so I can get some actual Pokemon on my team. I eventually did it though, a little before I was finishing up the pass. Oh my god, this gimme goal will not stay in the ball. I just want to catch one so it can be my friend. Oh my god. I did not think it would take this long. This gimme goal does not want to hang out. Finally! We got it! Oof. Larvesta levels up at level 54, but no, I feel you. It does take a while for it to learn moves. But Volcarona is so strong. It is legitimately one of the best bug Pokemon out there. Yes, a nickname for Gimmighoul. It does not have a gender, thank goodness. So I'm going to nickname it Gaimon. And the reason why I'm nicknaming it Gaimon is because there's a character in One Piece that is literally just a man that is stuck in a treasure chest. And that is his name. So there you go. And to the box with you. Dang, he is all the way at the end too. Alright, we're getting close to Cortando, so I'm going to go this way here. Is that a Kricketot? I don't know if we... Ooh, a Soda Pop. Oh, I need to heal my Pokemon because Shrink is not doing too good. Now, have we caught a Kricketot? Oh, the Cricketot's gone. Oh, well, that made my decision for me for now. There's Combee over here. I see a trainer over there on the road. Another potion. Oh, there's another Kricketot over there. Also a Squavit, which I'm pretty sure we have a Squavit. Yeah, we caught a Squavit earlier. Come here, Kricketot. It is time for us to become best buddies. Thunder Wave. So this is a male Kricketot. Any thoughts of the names?
Let me see. Male Kricketot. Jiminy.
No. Jiminy is also where my mind was going, so that's probably also what we're gonna call it. Oh, it's funny. I saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in theaters a few weeks ago, and there's a legally distinct Jiminy Cricket in that movie, and it's kind of hilarious because it gets assigned to be the conscience of like the main villain of the film, and there's a funny thing of his having of the cricket having an existential crisis of realizing that he cannot make this guy good no matter how hard he tries. And there's just like a funny scene where he just realized that he's just irredeemable. Oh dear. All right, yes. So here we go, Jiminy. Alrighty, to the box with you. You do. Honestly, I do recommend The Last Wish. Animation-wise, it's stellar. It is. It's one of the first movies that is like hard taking lessons from Spider-Verse in terms of what it's doing with its animation, which is something I really enjoy. And unlike the first movie, which definitely felt like a spin-off of Shrek for better and worse, this movie, you know, for all intents and purposes, it is a sequel to the first Puss in Boots movie, but it doesn't really feel like a sequel. It really does kind of like feel like its own thing, which makes it very enjoyable. There are some references to the first movie, and there's some references to the Shrek franchise as a whole, but not so much that it feels like it's bogged by it. Like, it very much feels like its own thing. So no, I do recommend it. It's a very, very good movie. Oh, and also, anytime I see Spewpa, I just think of the fact that how random it is that it's one of the Pokemon chosen to be in Smash as a Pokeball Pokemon, to be clear. Like it'll just come out and then it'll kind of do nothing, but if you attack it, it'll hit you with a powerful spore that hurts you. 60, and he's getting beat before he even heads to the gym. Rip. My daughter keeps telling me, if you get lost, press the Y button to check your map app. Map app? Sounds like Claptrap to me. Is that a Diglett? Oh, we already have a Diglett. We'll click that item over there and then get back on the road. We're almost to Cortando. Oh, what did I grab? Uh-oh. Whatever it was glitched out. I didn't actually see what it was. What did I get? It's an adamant mint! What? Oh. Okay. That's a really good mint. Hold on. Oh, give me. That's a really good mint. I gotta be careful. Because these mints are not common. I gotta make sure it goes to a Pokemon that I actually really want to keep, long term. Donald is a physical attacker, so I'm very tempted to give it to him. But I also do value the fact that he's plus speed, so I don't know. I might hold off on that for him. Lancelot would definitely benefit from it, but I don't know if he'll stay on the team permanently. Like, as far as the Pokemon on the team that we have now, the only two I'm feeling really strong about keeping long term is Donald and Stella. The rest, you know, they could come or go depending on what else we find in our adventure. So I'm gonna hold off onto it because I don't think there's any particular rush to use it. But it is so cool that we found that. That's a really good mint. Anywho, I see a trainer out there by her lonesome. gonna battle her. A regular says electrifying. Oh, does that mean you have electric Pokemon? I might have to switch Stella out. It's a Pichu!
Pikachu.
Let me switch out. I'm gonna have Dr. Strength take care of the Pichu. Honestly, the way Pokemon Journey started is one of the best ways they could have had that series start. You know, showing Pichu, Ash's Pikachu back during the days when it was just a little Pichu. It was great. And looking back at the series now, knowing what we know now with that journey is essentially supposed to be like the ending of Ash's journey, I think it was highly appropriate to show the origins of Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Jarrell's on chat. He is saying... He is... Oh god, I didn't mean to run into this small lift. He's asking, you guys decided for the Last of Us show to finally be out? You know, now that I know that it's got reviewing really well, yes, I'm very excited. I mean, I was cautiously optimistic from the time it was announced, but now that I know it's actually like really be considered a good adaptation, you know, no, I'm extremely excited for it now. And Jeremiah says he needs to get something off his chest. Ooh, we're about to get a big reveal here. But since Jarrell's on chat, you know what? Let me go ahead and asking this question about asking Last of Us. Let me go ahead and throw a little poll real quick for the chatteroonies here. If I can find, where is that poll thing? Here we go. You know, Jarrell. Oh, hold on. I gotta hit new poll here. I was let me clarify, Jarrell. I was waiting for the reviews, but it wasn't necessarily going to be the stopgap of whether or not I was going to watch it or not. Because I love The Last of Us. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I was going to watch it regardless, but it just makes me feel better knowing that it is getting good reviews. Like, again, I was cautiously optimistic, which means I was going to check it out either way. But it just makes me feel better. So here's the poll I'm going to ask. Are you excited for The Last of Us series? First response, yes. Second response, no. And heck, I'll throw a maybe in there too. Why not? And I'll let the poll run for about 2 minutes. You know, I'll do 3 minutes. Alrighty, the poll is currently on chat. Whoa! Hold on. Jeremiah says, I really did not care for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That is a fire take. Or like a flaming hot take, as I guess is a better way to describe it. Jarrell says, good thing I never played those. I'm sorry, Jarrell. I cannot disagree more. Those games were really good. Jeremiah, I have to ask, what did you not like about Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Because those are still like held up today as being like the best remakes. Which I have to I'm biased because Gen 2 for the longest time was my favorite generation. So the remakes of those were very good. In my opinion, were very good. Jeremiah says it felt like a slog to play through. I need you to elaborate more because again I don't really agree. Ooh, that is a Phanpy. I need to switch Pokemon. Jarrell says I don't like this generation, but this is probably one of the best stories by the end. I'm waiting to see how it all ends because I'm very much liking the story so far of Scarlet and Violet. But for as far as I currently feel, Black and White story is still on top for me. But I need to see how it ends. I need to see how it ends before I render my final judgment. Oh, okay. You see, that's a valid complaint, Jeremiah. He says grinding just takes forever because of the level curve. That's valid. Because the level curve of hard gold soul silver is feels a little off. I feel like they did it. I feel like it's a little better than the original gold and silver though, in that regard though. And it's mainly because it's like doing like, you essentially are going through 2 regions in that game, which you just really don't do very much ever. It's the only generation where you really go through two whole regions really. Was that a Fido? Do we already have one? He says the JRPG vibes can't be beat. I will say now, I'm currently in Area 0, and it already kind of feels that way. The JRPG vibes. That's all I'm really going to say, because I don't want to spoil it for people. Oh, we got something. Aerial Ace. Ooh. And we made it to Cortando. So let me go ahead and heal our Pokemon. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so the poll has ended. The final results is 50% is yes, and the other 50% says maybe. So very evenly split there. But no one said no, which is very encouraging. Like, you know, it does at the very least seem like it's going to be a very good show. So that's you know. Aerial Ace. I'm going to switch Donald's wing attack with Aerial Ace, actually. Jarrell says, man, I've been playing competitive and kicking butt. Man, that makes me nervous, man. Because I like, the other day I was talking about my Pokemon team, but I deliberately didn't reveal it on the chat because I do want to surprise people when I have a battle with them and when I'm finished with the game. But I'm starting to feel like that may not even matter. If you've been out here kicking ass and online. So we are here at Cortando. I'm just only doing some light exploration. I'm not gonna like talk to like everyone here. But yeah, we should be able to get the that first badge in. I think there's like one NPC you can talk to do an instant in-game trade though. Ooh, apparently there's some new. Oh, here we go. Flabebe. Jarrell says, I don't have a team. I've been renting a team of Pokemon I like. Haven't had the time to make team. Oh, Flabebe for a Snom. Do we have a Flabebe? Do we have a Flabebe? I don't think we have a Flabebe yet. No.
No, I don't think so.
No. I want the Snom. We'll have to come back when we find the Snom. I mean the Flabebe, so we can get an early Snom. Because that'll definitely be on the team. I love Snom. Yeah, we'll figure out what Pokemon we'll switch for it later. But yeah, let's go ahead and head toward the gym. But terrestrializing, it can be a lot of fun. Especially, yeah, when it's a nice surprising terrestrialization. I have some Pokemon that I have some surprising Terra types, and so that's fun. Yeah, when you have no idea what your opponent will do, you know, you can't sleep on your opponents now. They can hit you with anything these days. You think you know their types, and then they'll hit you with Terra. The good thing is that you can only Terra type one Pokemon, so you can't spam it, obviously. Yep, boom, they're resistant to weakness. Oh, hey, Rudania! Came to see this gym, huh? That can only mean one thing. You're out to earn some gym badges and take on the Pokemon League, aren't you? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, sure you're not. Just came to the gym for some sightseeing, right? Ha! You fibber. Before you can battle the gym leader, you've got to pass certain challenges set by them. Their gym tests. Every gym test is different. If you ask the lobby staff about it, they'll tell you what's up. Here, have these. When you use them, consider it me healing up your Pokemon. Hey, super potions. I'm so glad you're aiming to be a champion too. This is the best news ever. Man, I'm so excited I can barely stand still. Guess I'll just go battle every trainer I run into. I love how much she loves battling. A lot of people were making comparisons to her to Goku from Dragon Ball Z because of how much they just love fighting tough opponents. Which, yeah, I get it. I got some chats I gotta read. Jeremiah says, a word of advice: you ever play Hard Gold, pick Cynical because that will eliminate much of the grinding you have to do to build your team. Agreed. Jarrell says, but they nerfed Libero. They need Incinerate. But that destroyed Libero. They nerfed Cinderace, which is booty. Oh, that sucks. I didn't get the Cinderace from that raid, but I did get a Score Bunny from a surprise trade that does have the ability, so I could theoretically make my own Cinderace with that. He says, oh, if you mean me, I won't go back and play them, but thank you. Yeah. Welcome to the Cortando Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Rudani, yes? The ability is trash now? Oh. I guess Cinderace was too strong a Sword and Shield. Darn it. Great. Now in order to face Gym Leader Katie, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Cortando Gym, that means taking on the olive roll. Olive production is a big part of life in Cortando. We've held the Olive Harvest Festival here each year for generations to usher in bumper crops. To pass our gym test, you'll need to roll an olive-shaped ball all the way to the goal. Your efforts should help ensure that we get a great olive harvest next year, too. The staff over at the olive rolling field will explain the rules to you in further detail. I'll register the location in your map app. It's just to the north of town. Now get out there and have fun. Take part in the olive roll. Alright, let's head over there. It's almost time for our first gym battle. Ooh! Ooh, if I'm reading this correctly, so Jarrell says it used to be that you could change your Cinderace into any ability every time you pick the move. Now it's like once per battle, making the ability to trust, especially with terrestrializing. Ooh! Yeah, okay. I guess the ability was just too powerful before then. That is quite a I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, that is quite the nerf. Oof. That is quite the nerf indeed. The olive roll area is over here. With the Protean Greninja? Possibly. Greninja is currently not in the game, so it's hard to say for sure. But, it's hard to say for sure. Oh, wow, you can actually see the Pokemon in this blurred image. Now that I have context, there's so much more that I notice. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Welcome to the olive rolling field. This gym test is all about stamina. You'll need to push with all you've got to get a large olive ball rolling and make it all the way to the end. Get the ball over various obstacles, then push it into the goal to clear the course. Now that you're all filled in, are you ready to start the gym test? No. Because I forgot to switch Pokemon. No problem. Just come in when you're all set to go. Because if we're fighting... Actually, no. We're fighting bug Pokemon. Steelix should be okay in theory. Though Pearl would be better.
Yeah, I think so.
No, Pearl would be better. Because it is a rock type. But we'll see. I'm wondering if they're going to do all the starters as Terra raids with a specific Terra type. They have a lot of time to do so, so I would assume they would actually go ahead and do that. We also have Lancelot, I just noticed. Charge Cinderace, who's next? You know, I love fire starters, obviously, but I'm hoping they don't do another fire starter next. I actually wouldn't mind if they did Greninja next, if I'm being honest. It'd be cool if they gave him the Ash Greninja as well, the Battle Bond ability. I don't know if they do that. Well, no, maybe they would. Maybe they would. The anime is coming to an end soon, right? So that would be a cool way to promote it, you know? It's going to be a ghost type Greninja. Yeah, they could do that. They could do that. It does have to make sense because having a Dragon Charizard was kind of like a funny irony because, you know, Charizard looks like a dragon, but it never has been aside from the Mega Charizard. A fighting Cinderace, that's kind of like a reference to Lopunny, or the fact that it's just a fighting rabbit. I don't know. It's got to be Delphox. I hope it's not Delphox because, unfortunately, you know, again, I love Fennekin, but Delphox was definitely not my favorite final evolution from the X and Y line. Like, it was definitely Greninja for me. And I know a lot of people feel that way. Yeah, we're fighting a lot of bug Pokemon. I'm gonna have Pearl lead. Actually, she doesn't even have an item. I need to give her an item. They don't have any items. They reveal it's a ghost type, but not the Pokemon. Oh, hold on. Where did they reveal that? I'm actually curious where you're finding this out because I want to look these up to get some information ahead of time. You know. Fire. So if it is ghost, wow, yeah, it could be Delphox, I guess. I hope it's not though. I will give it an Asperberry. And I'm gonna give Stella a Pecha Berry. So continue the fire. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I just really hope they don't. Oh shoot, that's right. I gotta give Quaxwell, Donald, a new item as well. They finally revealed where, when, how, which Pokemon? Which Pokemon is it? Tell me right now. Reveal it on stream. It is Greninja! Let's go! That's awesome. Ghost Greninja is actually really sick looking, sick sounding. Because it's a ninja, I guess Ghost works for it. Alright, time for the Olive Roll Challenge. And for everyone watching, we are going to do the gym battle, but then after that we will be wrapping up for the night. It's a little early, but I have not had dinner yet because I was not feeling well earlier. And Christy is, she got a little bit of a headache, so yeah, we will be wrapping up soon. We're just going to do the gym battle first.
For some reason, I didn't think that you can use your right Pokemon for this one. I never did it.
The right Pokemon makes it a little easier till I get it through. Oh, hold on. Jarrell says it's a poison Greninja, not ghost. That also makes sense because that makes me Pearl, the former Titan. Let's go. It does make me think of Koga, how he was a ninja gym leader and he had poison type. So that's in line. Rock 2. But I will say for everyone watching, the next time that she and I do a Pokemon stream, it is my intention to kind of like do a quote double, and by that I mean my intention for next stream is to do the next Titan as well as the first of the star bases. Billy wants to learn Worry Seed. Okay, let me see what you got. Oh, I can get rid of Vine Whip. No reason to keep that and Rage of Leaf. Worry Seed is not the greatest attack, but it's better than the other moves there. Stella wants to learn Charge. Great question. What do we replace with Charge? I guess Cotton Spore in that case. Esmeralda. Right past the Smoliv wall. Oh! Stella's evolving! Oh, that's right. It's level 15. They grow up so fast.
I know, they do.
I love Flaffy, though. It is adorable. Honestly, the whole line is really cute, which is another reason why I love this line, because not only are they really good electric-type Pokemon, but, Ampharos, even though it loses its wool, I think, I personally think it's still cute looking. That's just me. Marissa just subscribed. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Alright, she is moving out of the way so we can continue past. So what's her special attack now? Oh man, it's so good. She uses subscribe when we're offline. Well, now you can get your public thanks. You deserve our love and admiration. That is another shortcut that we can take, so we're going to go ahead and battle that guy so we can get that shortcut, especially since this is going to take a while otherwise. Yeah, let me give Lancelot a turn this time around. I gotta earn the shortcut. Easy. Let's go. Also, Donald has a flying move, so that's another option as well. Oh, yeah, we're about to steamroll this gym. Oh, boy. Look at how adorable.
I never saw it coming.
Well, Christy, you just got gifted a sub by Jarrell, so there you go.
Oh.
You can throw out our special emotes if you feel like it. Oh, we got a hype train going on. Sub gift or hype or use bits now to start a hype train. Nice. We got a hype train going. Do one more pluck. Ooh, let's almost gain a level from that. Almost. Even the small can tell how strong you are. They'll step aside for you now. Oh, let's go! Jeremiah also subscribed. Let's go!
Hooray!
Dang, nothing but appreciation to all of you. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for love. And Droll's also sharing 100 bits. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. We couldn't have picked like a better return stream. Honestly, this is awesome. It has been a while. And we missed all y'all, so thank you so much for showing the love. I will go ahead and let you all know right now that we're gonna be doing I believe it's the podcast on Wednesday. Yeah, we have a special live podcast coming up this Wednesday, where we're going to be talking about the big three in gaming: Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. One person on the one of each in the podcast crew is going to be talking about the subject. Straight up, no one else is really a huge fan of Xbox, so I decided to volunteer for it. So I'll be doing some research before that stream to tell y'all what's up with Xbox this year, what they can improve on, what they can improve on, what they're doing well, what they're looking forward to, and of course, Christy, you're talking about PlayStation. Was that you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Christy will be on the podcast.
I offered Gabe PlayStation, but he did not want PlayStation.
He did not. Yeah, so he'll be doing Nintendo. Jeremiah says I might not make it to that podcast. That is A-okay. If you cannot make it live, it'll be going up on all of our podcast streaming services like about a day or two afterwards. Well, usually 2 days afterwards. So keep an eye out on that, and so you can give that a listen to, because that'll be a great discussion. But yeah, let me finish reading this first. With that performance, I'm sure we can look forward to a great olive harvest next year. I'm happy to declare a gym test officially cleared. Congratulations. Please report your result to the lobby staffer at the gym. Good luck in your battle against Katie. But yeah, that's our podcast coming up this Wednesday. And in addition to that, we will also be having on Friday a launch stream to... Man, just teleport me, Jim Marissa says. Yeah. But yeah, in addition to that, we'll be having a launch stream for Fire Emblem Engage on Friday. The time is still to be decided, but I'm aiming to start that around either noon or 1 p.m. Eastern time on that day. So keep an eye out on our socials so you can know exactly when that is. That's going to be Twitter at critical... Well, our Twitter for website stuff is at critical_HP, but our Twitter for specifically stream stuff is at HPC Streams. So go ahead and look for that. Facebook is HP Critical, and our Instagram is HP Critical Gaming. That'll have the stream schedules. You guys can see all that good stuff. Yeah. And we are planning to finally have Mario Party come back this Thursday. We had a few delays because, unfortunately, our regular people have been busy. But it's coming back this Thursday at, hopefully, I think the time we're aiming for is 7 p.m. Again, keep an eye on our social so you can know exactly when that is going to be starting. So yeah, that's the 3 streams you can look forward to this week. It is Mario Party, our live podcast, and Fire Emblem Engage. Pokemon will likely be taking a break next week. I know, another break, but because we'll probably be busy next Sunday. But in case that changes, keep an eye open. If I decide to do it next week, then it will be just the Titan. But if I don't, then then I can guarantee the stream after that will have more content than usual. So either way. Just go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and get this going here. This gym battle going. Welcome back, Rudania. I hear you on a roll out there. A big congratulations for me for successfully clearing the gym test. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge the gym leader, Katie, the sugar bug? We are. I love that he's called the sugar bug. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. I love that the battle court for this area is like up a tree. Eat up, my cute little Vivian. Oh, one of Drell's favorite Pokemon. Oh dear. Marissa says Katie about to sample some fists. Oh no. Not the poor patissier lady. Oh, what a lovely trainer you are. Thank you very much for your skillful olive rolling. It was quite impressive. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I am the owner here at Patissier Soapberry. Oh, that's right, I'm not in my shop. I'm on duty as leader of the Cortano gym right now. Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I am the gym leader here in Cortando. My main line of work is crafting sweets as a pastry chef. Little sweets that bring happiness with just one bite. Bug-type Pokemon hiding in foliage. Both are small and yet very powerful. Don't let your guard down unless you'd like to find yourself knocked off your feet. Delicious. Let's do this thing then. Here we go. I just want to say real quick before we start, the gym leader theme in this game is great. It's like honestly one of my favorite in like recent memory. So the first Pokemon is Nimble.
Okay. I'll take you for your word on that.
No, Christy, you can't. Don't take my bug Pokemon lightly. You'll be in for all the pain if you do. Chris, y'all don't know how much Christy hurts me sometimes with her words.
I'll take your word for that.
Ugh. She put some sugar on that thread, I'll say that. She pains me. She pains me. I'm out here trying to have a talk with one of the few people I know who can appreciate music, and she always saying, "Oh, I play muted." I'm like, grrr. It is the chaos in Christy, indeed. Indeed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She seeks to.
It is.
Okay, let's go, Marissa. She's saying, I was just saying how much the music from this game slaps. Let's go. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I literally needed that. My soul was leaving my body for a second there. Go, Pearl the former Titan. And now we use a Rock Tomb. Oh my god, we are steamrolling this poor lady. Bring the soul back with some music appreciation, yes. And I was mentioning earlier about how I really like the Area Zero music. Dr. Shrink wants to learn Slam. Like I love this jazzy and the music picks up the more Pokemon you take down of the leaders, which is great. Yeah, we'll replace Tactical Slam. We do not need it. Jeremiah says, long story short, with my discourse or heart goals overall, I just had some frustration playing the game and I just didn't have the greatest time. I mean, that's fair. Not every game is for everyone. But it's just I will admit that even though I disagree, it is refreshing to hear a different take because I hear nothing but praise for Heart Gold and Soul Silver as like the best remake game. Some people even put it on the pedestal of being the best Pokemon game ever. Who's like, I don't know about all that now, but even though I do like it a lot. Teddy Ursa is our last Pokemon. Which, that's the interesting thing about the gym leaders in this game, is their ace Pokemon is not the type that they specialize in. But because of the terrestrialization factor in this game, it'll eventually become that in the end. Which I think is a cool little detail. I'm gonna leave Pearl in. Oh, you're quite good, aren't you? How should I roll things out from here? Time to terrestrialize. Oh, fun fact for everyone watching: when I was playing like a Scarlet version on my own time, I actually fought this gym when I was playing online with Job, Jarrell, and Grayson.
Oh, really?
Like that was our first time first time for me doing any kind of like online play session, and you know, it was me learning that you can advance the story and do whatever even when you're playing with people. So you know, while they're out doing some raids, I was challenging the gym, and it was great. Now, my little Pokemon, time to break free from your cocoon and come into your own. And they all had like the cool animation when they terrestrialize too. She holds her hat, which is cute. Marissa says, like, not spoilers, I think they could have done some more impressive stuff with terrestrialization, with gym leaders especially. Yeah, I suppose so.
I wonder if we will get any lore about terrestrialization.
Oh wow, the poor Teddy Ursa. He got one-shotted. Oh dear.
Oh.
Well, yeah, the music really ramps up when you're their last Pokemon. But y'all didn't really hear that much of it this time. Sorry. Well, Pearl wants to learn Metal Claw, and sure, I think that's I think it's good for it to learn that. But over what? I'm thinking over a Vice Grip because, But Rock Smash is not great, but that's a fighting move. I'm gonna get rid of Vice Grip. I think Metal Claw is better than that. Also, it's interesting that Vice Grip got spelled differently in more recent games. Oh, my sweet little Pokemon drop like flies. Don't look so happy saying that. Your strength rose during a battle like a nice bread in the oven. I feel that I made it to work on my own strength as well. Congratulations, you passed. As proof of your victory against me, the gym leader, allow me to present you with this gym badge. I hope you'll enjoy it alongside a heaping serving of some of my deluxe handmade treats. Right? Marissa, I was just about to say, she looks so happy how badly beat up her Pokemon. Oh, look at Rudani enjoying the cupcakes. I would love some of those cupcakes IRL. No, not gonna lie. Like, legit. Let me go to Katie's bakery. I would love to have some sweets. With one gym badge in your possession, Pokemon of up to level 25 will be easier to catch and will listen to your commands as well. I see you have quite the appetite as well. How about a little TM as the frosting on this cake? We got Pounce. That's a new bug move if memory serves. Like, I don't think this was in previous games. I like that the badges have pictures that go along with them in this gen. You know I'd be taking pictures every time we do these because of the specifically that. You gotta capture the memory after all. Once you found a TM during your travels, you can use a TM machine to make copies of that TM. You did know that, right? I wish you luck in your future ventures. May they be as sweet and lovely as a good dessert. Off you go then, until we meet again. That is badge 1. Oh, our phone's ringing. Hey, Rudania! Just had to tell you, my Pokemon are learning some pretty cool new moves. Be ready! How'd it go at the gym, by the way? I'm gonna say pretty rough, even though it really wasn't. Pfft, sure, you big joker. I bet you walked out with a badge, didn't you? I'm so glad I encouraged you to take on the gyms. Nice job, past me. I'm training hard too, by the way, day and night, going all over the place to boot. Thank goodness we got the map app. It helps a ton with figuring out where to go next, especially in a new place like Paldea. After all, the path to getting stronger usually has some strange stops and detours. Speaking of going strange places, I wonder what Arvin's up to. Anyway, catch you later. I hope you know I'm going to want to battle if you run into each other. Nimona is great, honestly, Marissa. Like, Nimona, I love how much she loves battling, and she's also kind of like a sweetheart, too. Like, she's definitely, like, one of my favorite new characters of Pokemon. None of my Pokemon can learn Pounce, though, unfortunately. Sad day. But, yeah. That is going to just about do it. But before we wrap up for the night, let's, step outside. and just get an idea of where we are going next before we do our little outro.
I totally got disconnected for a hot minute.
Oh no!
But I'm back.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to wrap up anyways, so you can go rest and I can go get some food. But yeah, a little preview for what's going down next stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go on this path over here. The plan is I'm gonna go do the second Titan, and then from there march on over and do the first base. And then after we have done those, is when I'll start kind of going back around this way and doing these over here. So that's what's gonna go on here. So again, keep an eye on our stream schedule. Myself and Christy will be discussing when we'll be doing the next Pokemon stream. It won't. If we do it, it probably will not be next Sunday because she is going to be busy and I may be as well. So we may do it on a different day of the week depending on how our schedules look. Again, that's something she and I will be discussing. But if not, we'll be back in about 2 weeks from now to do a double. Where essentially we try to do both. Try to get as much done as possible. But yeah, we will discuss that. And again, keep an eye on our socials so you guys can know exactly when these streams come out and whatnot. But even if Pokemon does not come back this week, again, I would like to remind you all, we have our live podcast coming this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We got Mario Party at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, and a Fire Emblem Engage stream at either 12 or 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So y'all still will be getting 3 nice streams from us, if nothing else. Karen, Crisis Core unfortunately was just a one-off stream. That will not be an ongoing playthrough. I am definitely playing that on my own time. But there's a possibility it may come up as a future YouTube playthrough. I don't want to hard confirm that, but that is something that we're looking into. So keep an eye out for that if that should occur. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming out to stream. This was we're very happy to be back and be making more streams because I have missed this, but the holidays do be busy, so I'm glad that we can come back and do all this and hang out with all y'all, play some games. I hope to see you guys because we're back. We're gonna be doing streams more regularly, Pokemon and all the other good stuff. So thank you all for coming out. But yeah, reminder: if you enjoyed this stream, definitely check out our website hbcritical.com for some wonderful articles from a wonderful team. We are going to be shifting more into a focus on doing more video and podcast-based content and streaming, of course, as well. But there'll still be some wonderful articles for you to check out on our website, so definitely keep an eye out for that, especially when the podcasts go live, because we always post a podcast article so you guys can get a direct link to whatever your favorite streaming platform is. So definitely check out hbcritical.com. Our social media, if you're looking for website stuff, that is at critical_HP. Our Twitter for stream stuff is at HPC Streams. On Facebook, you can just find us at HP Critical, and on Instagram, you can find us at HP Critical Gaming for all your favorite stuff. And that'll just about do it. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff happening in the near horizon. Again, thank you all so much for coming out, and thanks for the subs. We definitely appreciate all the love that y'all were showing to us. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at Mr. Louis Don. And Chrissy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at RubyAmber5.
Sweetness. And as always, thank y'all for watching. You all have a wonderful night now. Take care. Bye.
Bye.